Hello friends, have you ever wondered who help us in our daily lives? So let's begin with the video of community helpers. Community helpers are people who help us. Community helpers are individuals who play specific role in our community to ensure everything runs smoothly. People who makes our life easier and better every day. Policeman, tailor, soldier. So they help us keep our community and surroundings safe, healthy and functioning well with safety, health, learning, sense of belonging and fulfillment. So they work for the safety, health, learning, sense of belonging and fulfillment. And so community helpers help in maintaining the safety, health, learning, the sense of belonging and fulfillment of the entire community. So the types of community helpers, they are helpers in our neighborhood, that is a plumber, a cobbler, a security guard. Helpers in the school such as teachers, professors. Helpers in the hospital such as nurse, doctors and other medical staff. So these are only the few examples of community helpers. There are more such as soldiers, chefs who work for our overall development and fulfillment. So there are helpers that are in public services such as policemen, postmen, firefighter, soldiers. So there are helpers who work for the country and overall development of humans living in the country, working for our community to make it better and makes our life better and easier. So let's begin with the details of how community helpers help us. Learn more community helpers, but please do watch this video till the end and do subscribe to my channel. Show love. So first is the engineers. Engineers are not only engineers making the building, but engineers work for our social welfare. And an engineer is a professional who uses science and maths to design, build and maintain machines, structures and systems. It's not only about buildings but also machines and the systems, the electronic devices, the gadgets, the equipments, the bridges, roads, railroads, elevators, lifts, etc. So engineers work for our overall development. And now comes the farmers, helping us in our overall survival and growth development. So farmers are community helpers as they provide food for communities. They grow crops and raise livelihood which are sold at markets and grocery stores. How farmers help the community? They grow crops and raise the livestock. So all the food and commodities are responsible by the farmers and they help in the overall development of the market and the people living in the community. Now comes the main, the firefighters, helping us staying safe at the time of any emergency. So a firefighter is the one who protects people from fire and other emergencies. They put out fire, rescue people, provide emergency, and they also teach fire safety to people. So firefighters are life saviors as they rescue people at the time of any emergency. So they are our community helpers. A big salute to them. And now comes the police officers. We see police everywhere around our houses, our neighborhood. So a police officer is a community helper who helps keep people safe by preventing crime and enforcing the law. So a police officer is the one who saves us from crimes and criminals. They protect order, they maintain order, they regulate traffic and serve justice. So, police officers are our public service people. Now comes the teachers. Teachers play a very vital role in our lives. They help us build. A teacher is a helper who helps students learn and grow. Help students discover new ideas, make them learn about surroundings, handling situations. They help them succeed in life. So, a big salute to all the teachers working hard for our overall growth and development. They help us build, they help us succeed in life. We become officers, we become good people because of our teachers who help us learn and grow. And now comes the architects. So, architect is not only the one who build buildings, help in the overall community growth. They design buildings that people use and see. The houses, the offices, the cities that grow, the construction of roads, the buildings, everything depends on the architect. So, the architect works as our community helper, building up community and raising up cities, making them grow. So comes the doctors, our life saviors. A big salute to all the doctors who save people's life, and at the time of emergency they're always there. So doctors are our helpers who help us stay healthy and treat the sick. They help the community by improving health, raising awareness, providing counseling and advice. So our overall health depends on these doctors that are the community helpers. And now comes the chef. How chef is a community helper? Have you ever wondered? So a chef is also included in the community helper because chefs help in preparing our meals, cooking for us, and managing all aspects of food preparation at restaurant and hotels that serves food. They enforces kitchen safety with proper sanitization. The food we eat, the meals we eat from outside are all dependent on the chefs. So the healthy they prepare, the healthy we get. And now comes the soldiers. Jai Hind. Soldiers fighting for our country, our nation. Soldiers are our lifeguards. They act as a lifeguard for our country, protecting the entire nation. It is very difficult to send your kids for the motherland. So they protect the country, they maintain peace among all the nations. They always respond to emergency. They save and protect the country. A big salute to all the soldiers. Now comes the nurses. Doctors do play an important role as a community helper, but nurses are very important as they oversee the health and well-being of an individual. They perform both clinical and non-clinical duties. They assist with the healing process and provide care and support. So the overall well-being of an individual is taken over by the nurse. The doctor only see the medicines and the problem, but overall well-being depends on the nurse. And now comes the entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are also community helpers raising up the society. Entrepreneurs are businessmen. They act as a community helpers by creating business employment opportunities, contributions in charities, and overall economic well-being and development of the country. So, my dear kids, entrepreneurs are also the community helpers building the society. So, the places where community helpers work, it comes as follows: the hospitals we see, the schools, the fire stations, the police station, the post office, the farms, etc. So the community helpers work at these places, and we should always be grateful to the community helpers helping us directly and indirectly. Respect them and respect their work. So, how to teach in the class about community helpers? We can role play as a community helper, draw or craft their tools and uniforms, and story tell about community helpers. I hope you like this video. Please do share, subscribe, and like this video. Share amongst your loved ones. Happy learning, everyone.